Diassi, the great linebacker for Boston College. You can see him moving to the outside, but Pinkett has got just a little bit more speed. Diassi is able to make the tackle, but not until 5 yards have been gained on the first down on the play.
It is 1st and goal to go. Notre Dame on the Boston College 8-yard line. They're taking them apart right now, mostly on the ground. The fullback barrels to the 3-yard line as Chris Smith of Cincinnati. And he's hit by Steve Diassi again. And that forward wall of Notre Dame's opening gaping holes for the backs.
Straight ahead blocking, man on man, and they're beating Harrington, they're beating Ruth, and they're beating Swanky.
2nd down, 3 to go for a Notre Dame touchdown with 8:43 to go in the half.
You can tell Jerry Faust excited. He had that cap down over his ears.
They're going to put 3 backs in there now. Smith and Brooks, 2 fullbacks. Pinkett is the tailback. This is a 2nd down, 3 to go for a score. On the toss, and he's over again. Alan Pinkett has scored his 2nd touchdown of the game, and Notre Dame moves out in front 19-6. A very impressive drive for them. They just shoot away 7, 8, 9 yards at a clip.
The Boston College linebacker has been playing very deep. They're not able to get up quickly enough to support. Pinkett's got a little more speed than Diassi, so he's able to outrun him as he gets that quick opening hole. As we watch the blocking, Bavaro makes an excellent block, as you can see. And also get a great block by Perino. The guard pulling, makes a fine block, maybe a little bit of holding on the play, but Pinkett puts it into the end zone.
And he scored with 8:19 to go in the first half. Mike Johnston for the point. The kick is up. Good. Oh, he's missed 2 tonight. 1 block. That one was no good. Gaffney was in there to deflect it. Just got it by the hand. Well, we'll be back here as Boston College will receive the score. Notre Dame 19, Boston College 6. Rusher in the game has been the Notre Dame fullback, Chris Smith. 8 carries, 54 yards. That's the story of the last drive. Pinkett has 12 carries, 49 yards. Together, as a tandem, they've been effective as Notre Dame has rolled on the ground. Boston College needs some field position, Bud.
Well, Notre Dame's had bad field position all year, according to Jerry Faust. They got the ball on the 13-yard line the first time. Then they got on the Boston College 47, the Boston College 34, the Boston College 6 after the block punt, and the last time on the 47-yard line. So they've had an excellent field position.
And BC, in his last 2 or 3 possessions, has had poor field position inside of its 15. The kick by Carney. This is tumbling down, taken by Bell on the 5. He's out to the 10, 15, to the 20. Finds a crack. He goes to the 30 and to the 31. Now they have a little operating room. Hiawatha Francisca, the 2nd-string tailback, made that stop.
And we'll see if Boston College can get their offense generated a little bit. Their previous 4 possessions, as we noted, they failed to make a single first down.
What do you think they have to do, Bud?
I think they've got to have the receivers hang on to the football. The receivers are open. They're not getting too much pressure on Flutie, but when the receivers aren't hanging on to the football, if you're relying on a pass attack, obviously you're not going to move it.
3 for 12 for Flutie. 51% for the season is completion percentage. That man nearly went offside. Flutie held up on the count. Great drop. Look at the time. Now he'll start his scrambling. Out in the open at the 40 to the 35. That's Beestick, the fullback, and he has a first down at the 27-yard line of Notre Dame. He was wide open out there.
And anytime you have a back going out of the backfield and goes that deep, usually a linebacker's got to be on him. See Beestick, just a little bit of a head fake, moving to the outside, and it's the time that Flutie has, of course, that makes this all happen. No pressure on him. He finally finds Beestick open down the sidelines. He's beyond everyone. Must have been playing a man-for-man coverage on all of the wide receivers. Ballage comes up to make the tackle, but it's a big, big gain for Boston College.
42 yards in that play. First down, Boston College on the Notre Dame 27. The rollout. Flutie says, get on down there. Throws, and it is no good at the 10-yard line. Gieselman couldn't hold on to it. Went high in the air. Stacy Turan hit him there, number 30, and jarred it loose. He's the left cornerback.
Flutie makes a great fake here of the draw. You can see it. Beestick moving to the inside. That let him get out around the corner, and now he said, get down the field further. Get down the field further. I can get the ball to you. And now tight end gets the ball. He is really popped hard. Very fine defensive play by Torrent.
It is second down 10. Boston College on the Notre Dame 27. Notre Dame ahead 19-6. 7:47 to go in the first half. Stratford slips and goes down. Maybe lost a yard. They stopped him cold today, but he hasn't had the ball too much. Kovaleski, the freshman linebacker, brought him down. Every time Stratford started to accelerate, he slipped tonight on this frozen turf here. Here's Kovaleski coming out.
I don't think that he's running with the same degree of confidence that Pinkett is. If you're worried about being in a questionable footing situation, it transforms itself to your feet not having a lot of confidence.
All right, this is third down and 11. Boston College on the Notre Dame 28. The crossing pattern, and it is a touchdown to Gerald Phelan. The junior, Gerard Phelan, scores from Rosemont, Pennsylvania. Great catch. He's averaged over 20 yards a catch this year. They don't go to him nearly as much as to Brennan, but he's very dangerous.
He's got excellent speed. He gets down behind him, and you can see the joy on the bench at Boston College. Jack Bicknell. The delivery and the quickness, the accuracy with which Flutie threw the ball is why he is being considered as a possible Heisman Trophy winner next year.
They finished third in the Heisman race this year, so he brings them right back. 69 yards they go, and they're going to go for two. They're trailing 19-12. They'll try the two-pointer with a lone setback. Flutie will throw for it. He slips, he throws, incomplete. So BC's failed to convert after each of their two touchdowns. It was intended for Brian Brennan, and that leaves them 7 behind.
And I think he'd have hit the pass had Brennan not slipped. See Flutie back, who's seeing the entire field sideline to sideline, but he slips as he gets ready to deliver the football, and he's just enough off balance to overthrow it. Brennan couldn't reach it. Yeah, Brennan was open there if he'd hit him with the pass. We're going to be back as the score now is 19-12 Notre Dame. A little bit easier. You always do when you come back on a beautiful drive, and as we look at the pass by Flutie, the way it looked to the Notre Dame secondary, how did he get behind all of us? And Phelan did for the score. Well, that's the catch of the game so far by Gerard Phelan. And now kicking off, Brian Waldron, the freshman. Jefferson's in the middle. Alonzo Jefferson, Alvin Miller, Greg Bell with him. And a kick is coming to the little freshman from West Palm Beach, Florida, to the 10. Gets up to the 20, and he's spilled and knocked down there on the 20-yard line. And the tackle is by Dan Abraham. It'll be first down, Notre Dame. This is Abraham going downfield. You can see the speed that he has and the desire that he has. He settles down into a good tackling position here, getting his balance, and now he's ready to move in and make the tackle. Didn't get his arms around, but knocked the ball carrier down cleanly as Smith failed to get past him. Blair Keel brings him up. He still has Chris Smith at fullback, 32, Pink at the tailback, number 20. They've been dandies here in the first half for Notre Dame. He fakes to Pinkett. He throws it out short to the 25 and out to the 29-yard line. Is the tight end Mark Bavaro. Very good ball handling by the quarterback that time. A clever fake by Keel, and he had Boston College fooled momentarily in their secondary. Well, anytime Pinkett comes over the ball, you've got to respect it. Keel did a good job of moving back to the outside. Found his tight end, Bavaro, wide open, breaking to the outside. And they pick up just about 9 yards, almost a first down. They have second down and a half-yard to go for the first down. 6:48 to play in the first half. 19-12 Notre Dame. Pinkett the tailback. He has the first down. Look at him. He broke 2 tackles and he's down on the 33-yard line. He's a
amazing the way he rips tackles for his side. At 184, 5 feet 9, number 20 there, Pinkett. He's 5th in the nation in rushing this year, averaging 126.7 yards a game. First down, Notre Dame on their 33. At that time stopped along the line of scrimmage. Scott Harrington, the left tackle of BC, tripped him up. Maybe he got a yard. No, right along the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd down, 10 for Notre Dame, and we have a flag down. Nope, no flag. He waves it off. 2nd down, 10. Split backfield again. They sit over that ball a long time. There's a straight handoff, and Pinkett is tumbled at the 35. Right now to Dave Dial.
Rich Smythe and Brian Staub love their Eagles. Drove 24 hours to get here. What has this team done for the school spirit up at BC?
Well, we wouldn't have drove 24 hours if we'd done something. I tell my brother who's an ND grad back at home, we're down now BC 7, but we're going to come back and win this one. I'd like to say hello to the boys in the Bronx.
Call me. All right, Kurt.
Okay. 5 minutes to play in the half. It's 3rd and 8 for Notre Dame on their 35. Keel on a quickie right over the middle to the tight end again. He breaks away for a first down. Mark Favero.
Excellent read of the rush that time by Keel. We have the blitz on. No linebackers. Favero saw it on the slant pattern. Keel hit him cleanly. See the blitz coming. Keel simply fades back, keeps his cool, hits Favero in the crossing pattern. The linebackers have rushed. Keep Favero wide open.
An important 3rd down play for Notre Dame. They keep the ball now. 4:40 to go in the half. First down, Notre Dame on its 48. Smith, Pinkett, the split backfield, jamming over the 50 and plowing to the 45-yard line is Chris Smith. He's run with abandon. He weighs 231, 6'2". And he's been the leading ball carrier in the game.
Shouldn't have made much that time. It was determined running and spinning and leg drive that got him the yardage after he was hit very close to the line of scrimmage.
They have a 2nd down and 3. The Fighting Irish on the Boston College 45-yard line. Notre Dame 19, Boston College 12. 4 minutes to go in the half. They're back to the I formation. And they're back to Pinkett. Pinkett gets outside, but he's slammed short of the first down at the 44 by Steve Diassi, who reached him, and the 2nd string right in, David Thomas.
Diassi has not had speed enough most of the time to move to the outside with Pinkett, but this time no one touches him. He's able to get to the outside as Smith missed the block. Diassi has speed enough to get in on the tackle when Smith did not be able to connect and slow him up.
And Thomas really put the final hit on him to seal him away from the first down. It is now 3rd down and 3. Notre Dame on the Boston College 45. The I formation. Keel fakes, he's being chased. He'll throw on the run. He gets it out there, and it's incomplete at the 27-yard line. It was to Mark Favero, and he was being defended by Diassi, who ran across the field with him, number 99.
Yeah, it looked to me like Diassi might have interfered on the play.
Yeah, that was
very, very close.
I thought that flag might drop, but it didn't. Now it's 4th down and 3. Notre Dame on the Boston College 45. Notre Dame's had the ball much more in this game than Boston College. When BC scores, they score quick.
It's a passing team against a very powerful running team.
Blair Keel in punt formation. He's had 1 kick for 32 yards. Brian Brennan is the safety man, the wide receiver. He's at the 10-yard line.
And And Boston College is thinking Keel might run with the football. It's 4th and about 3, and he can run and he can throw, and they're capable of any kind of trickery from punt formation with Keel back in the kicking position.
Keel actually was doing a better punting job as a starter than when he went to the bench. And freshman Berline replaced him. Now he's back starting tonight. I don't know who could kick in this weather. It's about 10 degrees above zero here in Memphis.
And both benches are so involved in the game that they're crowding toward the sidelines, and the officials between the last play went to both benches and said, move back, get back behind the restraining line, which is 5 yards from the sideline.
This is a 4th down play, 4th and 3, Keel and punt formation. He's going to kick. He kicks the Brennan, watches it hit, hop around, and the ball will be killed along the 16, 17-yard line of Boston College. He was just trying to pooch it down there by the goal line, so one of his teammates could fall on it.
Very good kick to anytime you get it inside the 20, it's better than kicking it into the end zone.
So to spot the ball in the Boston College 17. So again, they have poor field position. They're trailing 19-12, 3:30 to go in the half.
Normally you'd say time is a factor here, but with Flutie at the controls, he can make it happen quickly.
Little Doug in the pocket, gets out of the pocket, scrambles away, comes up to the 25, he's to the 30, he's to the 35, to the 40, 45, 50, and out he goes. That's where he could really kill you.
They say that he's really only about a 4.6 or 4.7 speed man, but Jack Bicknell says anybody chasing him, he looks like he's 4.5. Let's take a look at it again. You can see the slight opening he comes out of. Notre Dame's got good pressure on him. He ducks, gets behind, and then breaks between two men, and then fakes it to the inside, breaks it back to the outside, and he's got marvelous speed as a safety man barely touched him before he went out of bounds.
They put him out on the Notre Dame 46. So that run was good for 37 yards by Doug Flutie. 3:18 to play in the half. Notre Dame ahead, 19-12. BC goes in their lone setback operation with a slot to the right. And the handoff to that setback comes over the 40, breaks away. Stratford, he's still going, and he's out of bounds on the 29 of Notre Dame. Taken out by Chris Brown, the free safety. Stratford had 810 yards this year, averaged 5.6. He missed 3 games with a sprained knee, and he scored 7 touchdowns. He's just a sophomore, too. He'll be back for the next 2 years. He's a good one.
Very much like Pinkett, 5'8", 182.
Boston College on the Notre Dame 29. First down, Boston College. Stratford ran out of bounds. He stopped the clock with 3:11. And incomplete pass. His hand had started forward. That was Golick who rushed him. And right now to Dave Dials.
Kurt, there's a guy watching in the hospital right now in South Bend, Gene Paskett, who for more than 30 years was a head trainer at Notre Dame, is ill and cannot be with the team for the first time in more than 30 years. And all the Notre Dame people here want to wish him the very best.
Right, Dave. Quite a few. I see Johnny Lujack is here. Creighton Miller, former great back at Notre Dame. Frank Trapuga, Heisman Trophy winner Angelo Bertelli, Moose Krause on hand to root for the Irish. Second down, 10. Flutie, right back again. Gets it to Stratford at the 30. Stratford is hit at the 29, and we have a flag down. The flag is dropped. 2:57 to go in the half. And it was dropped to the Boston College backfield.
Didn't see any movement back there. We'll get the signal from the official shortly.
Kovaleski made that hit. That's holding against Boston College. Watch this hit, bud.
Stratford starts up the field, and you can't make a better tackle than that. Just straight on, enough power to absolutely stop the ball carrier cold. Kovaleski making the play.
How about an 18-year-old kid starting his very first game, which he did last September, right out of high school.
He Doesn't really look like a freshman.
The score 19-12. Notre Dame, 2:57 to play in the first half. And they put the ball back on the 37-yard line of Notre Dame. It'll be second down.
10-yard penalty, offense during the pass. Repeat the down.
Second down, 20.
Fifth penalty.
39, they spotted where they should have back on the 39. Second down, 20. Boston College on the 39 of Notre Dame. Stratford in motion. Flutie whips it out, and it is no good. He was trying to get it to Gerard Phelan, who was open at the 20-yard line, but he couldn't reach him.
One of the few badly directed passes that Flutie has thrown. The two wide receivers are breaking down the field. That's Phelan breaking into the middle, and Brennan breaking on the left side of your screen, and one of the few bad throws that Flutie has made all evening.
It'll be third down, 20. Two minutes, 46 seconds to go in the first half. It's on the Notre Dame 39-yard line. That's Phelan in motion. Now he's going deep. He's got him, and he just missed him in the end zone. Chris Trapuka, the son of the old Notre Dame quarterback Frank Trapuka, whose brother Kelly is now starring with the Detroit Pistons and was a Notre Dame All-American basketball player. What an athletic family the Trapukas are. He was out there, Bud.
Yes, Brennan had beaten the secondary. You can see him starting downfield. He doesn't have, or Trapuka rather, doesn't have great speed, but they don't cover him. He just let him go right down the field. He's at the flag pattern, and he has the ball thrown about 3 steps beyond his reach. Could have been open for a touchdown.
The Helican punt formation boots the ball over the end zone. It's a touchback, and Notre Dame will come out with a first down on its 20-yard line. With 2.5 minutes to go in the half. And the score, Notre Dame 19, Boston College 12. He joined us late. BC took the opening kickoff, quickly went 63 yards for a score. Flutie hit Brennan 17 yards for the touchdown on the pass. Then Notre Dame came back with a grinding march of 87 yards in 16 plays. Pinkett went over a half-yard out. Notre Dame blocked a punt, scored on a 14-yard pass, and then another drive by Notre Dame, and Pinkett scored his second touchdown. And a pass, that's Pinkett again, getting through those cracks inside the tackles. Steve Diossi hit him in the secondary.
Very fortunate thing for Boston College. They have Diossi. He's been the key defensive player against the run all evening.
On the 26-yard line of Notre Dame, it'll be second down 4. We have 2 minutes to play in the half. 19-12 Notre Dame. And the left tackle moved for Notre Dame. Tried to scramble back but couldn't get back. That drew a Boston College man. Looked like Ray Norton. They flipped the lineman sometimes right or left. Let's see. That's a legal procedure against Notre Dame.
Penalties are beginning to mount up. That's the 4th penalty against Notre Dame. Boston College has had 5 penalties.
Dead ball foul, illegal procedure, offense.
That puts the ball on the 21-yard line of Notre Dame. Second down, 9. Second and 9. Just under 2 minutes to play in the half. At the sideline. A high pass sails over the head of Milt Jackson, the flanker, Fairfield, Iowa. Incomplete, and it's third and 9. The pass, incomplete pass, stops the clock in favor of BC now with 1:54 to go in the first half.
The Boston College defense continues to jump, but Notre Dame is so deliberate at the line of scrimmage that they make the jump, and the offensive linemen still have plenty of time to read the new defensive alignment and adjust their blocking assignments.
Third and 9 for the Fighting Irish from their 21. scrimmage and dropped at the 17. Mike Ruth and Scott Harrington, the nose guard and the left tackle, were in there. And now it's punt formation. BC still has a shot at the ball.
And I'm sure that Bicknell would like to have a timeout.
They call it. They've got it. They stop the clock with 1:34 to go. BC has now one timeout left in the half.
We got to get a quick timeout.
Well, says, boys, if we're going to get time, let's get one quick.
Well, they lost about 7 seconds, and in the dying moments, that can be very important time.
So Boston College's timeout, and when we resume play, Notre Dame has the ball on their 17-yard line, 4th and long, and they're going to punt it away. Blair Keel. This crowd huddles in the 10-degree above zero temperature.
And it appears this time that Boston College will try to block the punt.
They have only one man back. That's Brennan.
10 men ready to go.
Notre Dame has blocked the punt in the game, and that led to their second touchdown.
Notre Dame trying to call off which man each one of us will block.
There they go. He gets the kick away. He's knocked down. This is a costly penalty for BC. He's knocked down. It's roughing the kicker. That's Kevin Sullivan who ran into him. Kevin Sullivan.
I think on the first kick, the referee ruled that they were blocked into Keel. But if you don't get a piece of the ball and you're not blocked into him, as you can see, no one was there. Keel goes down. It is roughing the kicker.
Keel looking over to his sideline for some kind of indication. He's explaining the options of this, of running in or roughing.
I don't think there's any offsetting penalty.
They have a 4th down.
Oh, not on 5 yards.
Running in is 5. The roughing is 15.
You got it.
That's what they're trying to explain to Keel.
And it did not make it an automatic first down like it is in professional football.
First down. And they were trying to explain to him.
We've got a little confusion on both
It's
sides.
only 5, see? It wasn't the flagrant roughing, which is 15.
We have
Now
running into the kicker, 5-yard penalty, defense.
That's not an automatic first down. So they're still short yardage for the first down, and they'll go back into a punt formation with 1:28 to go in the half.
And once again, Boston College is going to rush 10 men. They're not discouraged about their ability to get in there and block a punt.
That's Brian Brennan, the safety man. Their All-American wide receiver who runs back punts. He does it very well, averaging 9 yards a punt return this year.
And we're getting a lot of instruction from the Notre Dame fullback blocking man.
And this kicks away just barely. Brennan handles it on his 44 with a fair catch. Boston College ball, 1:21 to go in the half. All Keel was trying to do is get that ball off his foot out of that backfield, downfield somewhere.
Well, he did a very good job. His timing was good. He caught the ball, didn't let it penetrate as Mihalik did into his stomach, which really caused the timing to break down, and Notre Dame blocked the Boston College punt earlier in the game.
19-12 Notre Dame, 1:21 to go in the first half, and Boston College now trying to move in for a score if they can, with a lone setback. They're in a spread formation. Doug Flutie's already thrown 2 touchdown passes. He's hit, and he goes down to the 39. They get to him.
First time they've gotten to him. They've been close, but he's always been agile enough to move out and avoid the rush.
That's John Autry, number 38, the tackle, who reached him from Fort Wayne, Indiana.
He's the nose tackle, but he can play anywhere along that line of scrimmage as Notre Dame moves their men either to the strong or short side. He was hit a couple of times before Autry got him down.
On second down, that pass incomplete to Troy Stratford, the tailback. And now Boston College is the 3rd down coming. And 15 with 49 seconds to go in the half.
They've been a very spasmodic offensive team. Their first drive, they threw the ball extremely well. Then they went 4 possessions without a first down, then made another excellent 69-yard drive in 4 plays to pick up their second touchdown.
One thing about Flutie, he never gets discouraged. Jerry Faust said, I've seen films of him. He'll throw 3 interceptions, then come back and kill you. He never gets down. Highly confident. Always sure that he can move his team. On 3rd down, that pass was caught at the 47. A very difficult catch made by Scott Gieselman, the tight end.
Yeah, not nearly enough for the first down. Or, excuse me.
35 seconds to go. They have a 4th down and 6. 4th and 6. And Boston College is getting its punting team back in. John Mihalik is in. The punting, the main thing about the punting in this game is just to catch the ball first. In this frigid weather, be sure you don't fumble it. Greg Bell is the safety man. The punting hasn't been a thing of beauty.
Well, when the ball is cold, it doesn't respond like it does in warmer weather either.
We're down to 6 seconds to go, and Notre Dame has called time to stop the clock at 6 seconds in the half.
They're thinking perhaps we can block the punt. If we do, the clock will get killed again because possession will have changed and we might be in field goal range.
Steve Diassi is making the snap. Jack Bicknell Jr., the son, had a freak accident working indoors. He had what they call a turf toe injury in his big toe. It became swollen and it just didn't go down. And they thought that maybe he could snap the ball tonight. They started him in there once, but then they took him back out again. And Diassi, the linebacker, will do the snapping. With 6 seconds to go in the half.
And they're not going to kick the football.
Well, maybe Flutie will run it around 6 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2. He's going to go deep. He throws the bomb. Look at that arm on that kid, though. He threw that ball nearly 60 yards trying to go to Brennan. It was out of the end zone. He has a very strong arm. He has the arm strength that the pro scouts look for, even though he's short. So, Cat Sports is presenting the 1983 Liberty Bowl. We'll be back with halftime activities after this message from your local station.
Treasury Secretary Simon had just told Jerry Faust he's saying a prayer for him, but Jerry said, I can use it. A man who has always been very considerate and very kind in good times and in not so good times, Jerry Faust. It seems like you guys have played almost 2 games in 1 half. You were up for a while, and then you had a little slip.
Well, we did. We had a couple penalties that cost us there, that we lost momentum there as far as giving them the ball back. We got to try to keep the ball away from them because they're so explosive offensively. I've been pleased with our defense so far and our offense, but it's the second half yet, and it's going to be a tough game, and it's a well-played game by both teams right now.
Jerry, I don't want to put you on the spot, but we've interviewed or talked every year.
You put me on the spot already.
I'm going to put you on there. You know that. But we've known each other many years, and when you got the job at Notre Dame, you told me this is not a great football team right now. A lot of people thought it was. But a couple of weeks ago in your office in South Bend, you said we're not very far away from being a truly good football team.
Well, we think we're getting there, and we think that with a couple breaks and keep away from the injuries and have a good recruiting year this year, we think we're going to be mighty good next year. But right now, we just want to beat Boston College and let our seniors go out in style.
What do you mean a good recruiting year? You know that you get every player you ever want.
I wish that was true, Dave.
Okay, Jerry, go be with your team.
Thank you very much.
All right, Curtin Bud.
And we'll be back here with the second half after this message from the NACDA. Boston College in the dark, Cardinal jerseys. Notre Dame in white spreading out to receive. Very quickly, the rushing yardage is in favor of Notre Dame.
The first half statistics about like we expected. Notre Dame 117 yards rushing, 70 passing. Boston College, on the other hand, 142 yards throwing the ball. Flutie was 21 attempts, 6 completions, and 1 interception. And the important statistic, of course, is what Notre Dame hoped to do. If you look at the time of possession, the last line, 19 minutes and 49 seconds for Notre Dame against 10 and 11.
Waldron's kick. Greg Bell has it. He slips and falls on the Notre Dame 24-yard line. That's right. Notre Dame has had the ball twice as much as Boston College. Jack Bicknell, the BC coach, was afraid of a ball control game against his team. He said, if I were them, that's what I'd do, is keep the ball all I could. And Notre Dame's done that very effectively. They'll put the ball in play on their own 24. Remarkably, in this 10-degree, 11-degree temperature, only 1 turnover against each team. Blair Keel still at quarterback for Notre Dame, and that's been by a pass interception. Neither team has fumbled the ball on a cold, cold night. Keel, Pinkett comes through. He's over the 30. Check that, it's Chris Smith. Chris Smith has carried the ball tonight. That's his 10th carry. He's a leading ball carrier. Big upset in this game. Everybody thought Stratford or Pinkett would be the leading ball carrier, but the Notre Dame fullback is the top ball carrier in the game.
And that little counter fake that he made had the 2 linebackers, Diassi and Gaffney, take a step in the wrong direction. They couldn't get back quickly enough to keep him from picking up the 9-yard gain.
2nd down and a yard to go. Heel of the long signal count. And he keeps the ball, throws it deep, and it is going to be caught at the 25 of Boston College. The Notre Dame man got the inside position. And that is Joe Howard. Joe Howard is only 5'9", but he had him blocked out almost like a postman in basketball.
And Ratajkowski was just not able to get to it. A very slow fake, almost tackled from behind. Keel keeps his poise, rolls it to the outside. It's a long ball downfield. You can see that the receiver was able to move in front of Ratajkowski, make the catch, and it was Howard doing an excellent job of handling the pass, which was slightly underthrown, but his body position was so good he could keep Ratajkowski from interfering with his catch.
That was a 43-yard pass play. Notre Dame in the lead, 19-12, has the ball now. That's Chris Smith again. He stopped on the 22-yard line. And he's hit there by Mike Ruth, the nose guard, and Rob Swanky, the tackle. We were told before the game that Notre Dame be running its fullback much more than any other time. Why do you suppose they went to that strategy, Bud?
Because they knew that the entire Boston College defense would be keying on Pinkett. They've faked to Pinkett. They've used the counter with him. Smith carrying the ball very effectively.
2nd down, 8. There's the straight dive tackle play. That's Chris Smith again. Bangs to the 19-yard line of Boston College. And the hit is made by Steve Diassi, 99, Ted Gaffney, 57, and Rob Swanky, the tackle. On the BC 19, 3rd down, 4 for the Fighting Irish. They're already in the lead, 19-12. 12:38 to go in the 3rd quarter.
And Boston College has moved their linebackers up closer to the line of scrimmage to give more quick support against the quick-hitting handoff plays of Notre Dame.
Howard spreads to the right, Jackson to the left. Out of the I formation. 3rd down, 4 for the Irish. First man, Smith, stopped at the 16. They're about a yard short of the 1st down. Scott Harrington, the left tackle, nailed him there.
And time of decision. Do you go for the 1st down or do you go for the field goal?
They've got a 7-point lead now.
And Keel is looking over. Wants to be sure it's instruction from the bench, and it looks as though we have field goal people coming in, but I don't believe so. There are 2 people coming in, and they're going to call the play.
That's Mark Brooks, the other fullback, and a tight end.
Notre Dame's going for it.
Gone in. They're going for it. They put 2 extra blockers in there. They have a 4th down 1 from the BC 16-yard line. Pinkett, and he may be stopped at the 15. He slipped as he started into the line. He's hit by Scott Harrington and Ted Gaffney.
Don't think he quite made it, Kurt.
I don't either. I think he's about 6-8 inches short. They look to the far sideline and they say no, they're not even going to measure. Boston College stopped them on 4th down and will take over. It'll be BC's ball on their own 15 with a first down. Here's Doug Flutie coming on. Flutie in the first half attempted 21 passes, completed 6, way below his seasonal percent of 51%. But he had 2 touchdown passes, and he was sacked once.
You've got to lay a little of that on the weather. Cold hands of the receivers.
Troy Stratford to the 15, shakes away to the 20, to the 25. First down at the 31. That's the best run by Troy Stratford tonight. And the safety man, Joe Johnson, had to hit him. And right now to Dave Dials.
Okay, we're with Coach Jack McNell, and Jack, you didn't tell your guys a whole lot during the halftime. You just said we can win this game. Is really all you said.
Well, we said we're playing, and we're playing with a lot of enthusiasm. We want to play. It's just that we got to make some plays, and we got to hope we can turn the ball over. And that was a big play right there. Where we don't let them to come down and score. Now we got a real good shot right now.
And you also told your guys that Pinkett's elusive, and when you think you've got him tackled, make doubly sure, right?
Yeah, we got to fly to the ball. Everybody's got to fly the ball. Kid's a great back.
Okay, thank you so much, Jack.
We have a man down, Mark Bardwell, the left guard of BC. We have a timeout. So we'll go away and be right back with the score. Replaced by Steve Trapillo, number 65 of Milton, Mass. There he is, Bardwell. They're attending him. We've had very few players injured tonight, Bud. It's about the second one, I think, it had to be taken out.
And it's unusual when you're playing on such a cold night. When your muscles are not loose and relaxed, much easier to pull a muscle and strain. Both teams are hitting very hard, playing very cleanly.
And for those that have maybe just joined us, about 11 degrees above zero here in this game. Now they shift into the eye, a little something different on that shift. First down, BC. Bradford breaks it over the 35, comes out to the 40. Now he's starting to move. He was stopped cold in the first half.
I think that Boston College has been thinking we must run the ball to set up the passing game, and this is the second time that Stratford has made an excellent cutback and picked up just short of a first down. I thought he had made it. He made the first down on the previous play, made 9 yards on that one. Very good read and excellent ability to break back against the grain.
Second down and a yard to go. He's gained 25 yards in his last 2 carries. Flutie throws it deep, and Brennan has it. Brennan is out of bounds on the 20-yard line. Brennan turned and cleverly got position that time on the defender. That was Pat Ballage. And give the credit on the throw and the great positioning by Brian Brennan.
And it was almost a repeat of the play that Notre Dame had just a few moments ago. Ballage is in good position. However, Brennan is able to move his body in front of Ballage, maintaining position between Ballage and the ball and making the catch for the big gain.
Boston College is now on the Notre Dame 20-yard line after that 40-yard pickup. A couple little dynamite players. Brennan's only 5'10". Flutie's 5'9", but probably the most famous passing battery in the history of Boston College. Here they go on first down. Flutie keeps it. Runs to the 20, to the 15. He's pushed out of bounds on the 14. A 6-yard pickup on the bootleg by Doug Flutie. Rick Naylor, the strong side linebacker, bumped him out.
I think he wanted to throw the ball on that play, but the receivers were covered downfield. He didn't hesitate. He took what he could get, and it was a very nice 5-yard gain.
All right, they're getting a sub in now. Another wide receiver comes on. And that's Scott Gesselman coming in, the tight end.
Keep the defense confused. Will you pass or will you run? Makes it much easier for the offense to function.
Flutie's the 3rd leading rusher this season for Boston College as the quarterback. It is 2nd down 4 for the BC Eagles on the 14 of Notre Dame. And going to the 11-yard line is Troy Stratford from Linden, New Jersey. His longest run this year has been 32. He's starting to open up here now in the 3rd quarter. We have 10-11 to go in the 3rd quarter, 19-12 Notre Dame.
And Gieselman once again, after they were in a preliminary formation to run the ball, moved to the opposite side so that he could be lined up against Naylor, who normally is a linebacker, not playing against a tight end.
They have third down and about a foot to go, just short of the Notre Dame 10-yard line. They get another tight end. They have Steve Strahan, a tailback, who is a short yardage power runner. He's in there in place of Stratford. With Biestick, the fullback, as the up back. They need a foot. Strahan makes it. He dives over the 10. They would appear to make it, but maybe they'll measure. Mike Griffin, the tackle, made the hit for Notre Dame. He's a second-string tackle, playing behind John Notre.
It's a very tough play by Krzanek, who comes up. He's untouched. He moves in. He's able to knock the ball carrier down. Was not able to get a very solid contact on him, but we have it fourth down now and inches to go.
I thought he was over the 10. Evidently not. They're not even going to measure. Fourth down and inches. Look at Notre Dame digging up front now. Strahan and Biestick. Flutie to Biestick. And he surges forward, and I think on that second or third effort, as he slid along the line, he may have made it.
Marvelous job of ball carrying. He really did not have good blocking. There was no opening, but he just kept sliding to the outside and was able finally, with great leg drive, to move himself forward for the first down. He get pretty good blocking inside, then he moves to the outside, slides, and he finally is able to pick up the yardage for the first down.
Well, we're not sure yet. They're going to measure.
I thought I saw him well across that 10-yard line.
I thought,
the marker was just about on the 10, but makes it exciting, and most people need some exercise on a cold night anyway.
BC has it, but just barely. It is over the 10-yard line, and that's where the yardstick was. I was surprised he didn't measure the time before, but it was that close.
I thought they would also. Where the officials mark the ball is so vitally important on first down, second down, and then they all get very serious about it when it's third down and short or fourth and short.
Now the first downs are 11-10 in favor of Notre Dame. Notre Dame leads in the score, 19-12, 9 minutes to go in the third quarter. And here's a first and goal to go for BC on the Notre Dame 10. As they mingle around trying to fool Notre Dame, Flutie is being chased. He scrambles, he throws on the run, and he has the pass completed at the 5-yard line. And he hits Phelan, Gerard Phelan out there, who caught a 28-yard touchdown pass earlier.
Yeah, that was a great example of Flutie's skill. It was a straight bootleg, no one blocking on the outside men of Notre Dame. He was quick enough to get to the outside. They recovered very well. Being off balance, moving into his left, he still put the ball right on target to Phelan.
Second down, 5 to go for a BC touchdown. A slot right with the I formation. Bradford, he's being hemmed in. And slams forward to the 3. Strahan stays in there and takes it down to the 3 or 4 yard line. Notre Dame really pursued that play well. Golick chased him all the way across, and the safety man, Joe Johnson, helped.
Very good team pattern of defense. Don't let them turn the corner to the outside, force him back to the inside. Let your pursuit people pick him up.
Well, they're having a conference down there. I don't know what this is about.
We'll soon know.
Personal foul, dead ball foul, each team.
Personal foul, dead ball foul on each team.
And that means two players were a little active after the play against each other. And the umpire's explaining it to Jack Bicknell so that he understands. And when neither team gets hurt, the coach can accept it much easier. And now we're getting both teams in the conference, and I think they're saying, let's cool it, gentlemen. Let's cool it. We've had a fine game thus far. Let's keep it that way.
I wish we could hear him.
I know that's what he's saying, Kurt.
Yeah.
No reason to lose your cool at this point in time.
The ball's on the Notre Dame 3-yard line. 3 to go. There's the signal being sent in by Coach Bicknell. The hand signals from the sideline. 3rd and 3 for a Boston College touchdown. And Joe Giaquinto, reserve receiver, comes on. Phelan. Stratford goes out. Third down, 3. He'll throw for it. The pass is complete for the score. The tight end got it. Scott Gieselman, number 83. Gieselman makes the catch. Fine march by Boston College as they swept down the field. And now they're behind 19 to 18.
And Gieselman does a great job. This was the last play I thought they'd call. Flutie drops absolutely right straight back. The crossing pattern by Gieselman. He's wide open across the field. Excellent throw, right on target. But again, I thought it would be some kind of a bootleg where they'd ask the Notre Dame people to adjust to Flutie's movement. The crossing pattern, Gieselman wide open. They're within 1 point of a tie.
Bradford in his first 4 carries lost 9 yards. His last 6 carries are lining up for the 2 points. They're trailing 19-18. They're going for the lead. Now he looks, he throws, he's got him, and it's tipped away. They had him out in the open. It was a great save. It was intended for Gieselman, and for Janik was out there to knock the ball away. And Notre Dame has stopped them again on a conversion. So we'll be back with a score right here in the 3rd quarter. Notre Dame 19, Boston College 18. The tight end.
And you can see Flutie stumble again as he goes back. However, he recovers his poise nicely. Gets the ball out there. It's a little bit too long, but it was tipped. And Flutie is so concerned. I thought I had it. And I hope I can get it there and get their ball, and oh, I just didn't quite make it.
You know, twice on those 2-pointers, he slipped coming away from the center. I don't know whether it bothered him or not. Jefferson, the freshman, has it on the kickoff return. Comes through, is up to the 30. He broke one for 91 yards this year, and is finally down along his 30 or 31-yard line by Brian Waldron, the man that did the kicking off. Notre Dame's ball, first down now.
I don't think that Boston College is necessarily trying to go with the 2 points because they were trying to get ahead. They haven't had very good field goal or extra point kicking. I think they thought their odds were better to get the 2 points than to miss the kick.
Keel, Smith, Pinkett lined up in the eye. First down, Notre Dame on their 30. Coming in motion. Pinkett takes the toss. This is what he likes. He's at the 35. He's at the 40. 45 and up to the 48. Over the ball out of bounds, but he picks up the first down. About 50% of the time, they like to make that toss to Pinkett and get him outside. He's been very effective all year, and he had a marvelous block from the freshman receiver, Elvin Miller, number 17.
And I think that's the first time, Kurt, that he's really turned the corner on the sweep. He's made a lot of yardage, but it's been starting wide, then finding that gap inside, breaking it up inside. That time he was able to turn the corner.
They're on the 50-yard line now with the first down. Pinkett has 77 yards rushing. He has it again. There they look at him. He broke away from 2, but they finally got him at the 48. But it took 3 hits to bring him down, and David Pereira, the strong safety, was the man that nailed him. It'll be 2nd down, 8 for Notre Dame on the BC 48.
In the first half, Diassi and Gaffney were playing about 6 yards from the line of scrimmage. Notre Dame was able to run the ball because their support was not quick enough. They've moved up now to about 4.5 yards. As you could see, they're supporting quicker and were able to be in on the tackle, even though Pinkett made 2 men miss.
6.5 minutes to play in the 3rd quarter. 19-18 Notre Dame. That's the fullback, Chris Smith again, plowing over the 45 to the BC 42. Mike Ruth, the nose guard from Norristown, Pennsylvania, made the stop on him. And we'll have a 3rd down coming.
And it's 3rd and short again.
3rd and 2, right.
Here become the troops that can block better, at least theoretically can block better. The play is given to Keel, who has played a very fine game at quarterback for Notre Dame.
This has been as advertised. Notre Dame better on the run and Boston College better on the pass. 3rd and 2. Keel keeps the ball, throws a short one out for the first down to Mark Bavaro, the tight end. A fake inside to hold him to the tailback Pinkett, and Bavaro slipped out. They've been effective with that about 3 times tonight.
Very difficult when you're geared to stop the run. Your linebackers are supporting the tight end coming off after faking his block, moving to the outside. Is a very, very hard man to cover.
First down, Notre Dame on the Boston College 35. 19-18, Notre Dame. 5:38 to go in the 3rd period. In the eye. Smith, they stopped him cold that time. He may have had a half yard. Down there at the bottom of the pile, number 68, Mike Ruth, has been outstanding tonight. The nose guard, he's slow getting up. They may have to call a time for him.
He's a man that they cannot afford to lose. Very strong, very quick.
They have a knee or an upper leg injury. Trainer at Boston College attending him. So while they worked on the outstanding sophomore nose guard at Boston College, Mike Ruth, we're going to be back here, and the score is Notre Dame 19 and Boston College 18. Second down, 10, Notre Dame on the Boston College 35. Mike Ruth has left the game, and Roy Norden has replaced him as nose guard. Blair Keel keeps the ball after the fake, throws a pass out to Alvin Miller, the freshman. He's hit immediately at the 31 of BC by Todd Russell, the right cornerback. Here's the nose guard, Mike Ruth. The BC coaches think he's as good as anybody in America at that position, and he's only a sophomore.
And you can see that it's an ankle problem, left ankle. It doesn't look to be too bad, and the trainers, doctors have moved it around just a little bit. Maybe it will recover, and he'll be able to come back and play. 3rd and 6 for Notre Dame in their single back setup. Keel throws a quick one, and it hits the back of the tight end, Bavaro. He had his back to the ball as he started down. That's one of those plays, Kurt, where Bavaro failed to read the fact that the linebackers were going to rush. Bavaro's supposed to break it to the inside. The linebackers do rush. Keel saw it. Bavaro didn't. Keel throws the ball. Bavaro should be breaking across to the inside where the linebackers came from. The ball hit him in the back.
That was Diassi, 99. He's been all over the field tonight. Punt formation. Blair Keel. Wait a minute. And now a timeout's been called by Boston College.
I think they're fearful again of Keel's ability to...
8, 9, 10. They had 12 men on the field, I think.
I think it was that.
So we're going to be back again. And our score with 4:35 to go in the quarter, 19-18 Notre Dame.
Today, the most exciting new ideas in the hotel business come from Holiday Inn.
Holiday Inn is a better place to be.
It works much better.
It tastes much better.
Better and better.
Really better.
Holodex 2, the industry's first bimodal reservation system, ensures your room is waiting. Innovations like this make Holiday Inn Hotels #1.
We're #1, we're worldwide host. First with what you want the most.
Call 800-HOLIDAY.
Holiday Inn is a better place to be.
We're the Smothers Brothers. You think of me. You think of me.
It is 4th down and 6 for Notre Dame. Blair Keels in punt formation. They're on the Boston College 31. If you're wondering why they don't go for a field goal, I think Leary and Mike Johnson's low trajectory kicks. They don't want to get one blocked and have BC recover the ball up around midfield and be in better field position.
They also have some running plays and a pass run option with Keel rolling out, so there's no guarantee he will punt.
There, and he's hoping for the bounce. He's going to get a good bounce on this one. It's on the 1-yard line, and Boston College will be operating in very dangerous territory right now. Let's go down to Dave for a report on the injured player.
All right, Kurt, I just spoke with trainer Randy Shroud, and he tells me that the injured player has a sprain to his left ankle. They're treating it now, and possibly he could come back to the game, but it's uncertain as of now.
Thank you, Dale. And that's the nose guard of Boston College in a tower of strength tonight, Mike Ruth. And when Notre Dame gets that ball back again, they may go to work in the middle.
That's the way you'd plan to run, because Ruth has been so tough all night. Test his back up and see how effective he can play.
Well, they're right on their goal line, 1-yard line when Flutie puts them in. Neither team's fumbled the ball away tonight. And that's a near safety. Not quite. The hit by Mike Griffin on Bob Beestick, the fullback from Meriden, Connecticut, senior.
Trap play up the middle, and the trap failed to work as Notre Dame converts everyone to the inside.
Both these teams have a good nucleus coming back next year. BC has most of their players coming back. Quarterback, Flutie, the junior. Stratford, the tailback, the sophomore. Brennan will be gone. Notre Dame has a lot of freshmen and sophomores in their squad. 2nd down, 10. BC on their 1-yard line. And they're ganged up on again. Roy Stratford. Maybe he picked up a half yard or a yard. And they're going to have a 3rd and 9. John Autry burrowed underneath that pile.
Watch the excellent charge of the Notre Dame defensive line from the right side of the screen. They're low. They knock the Boston College line back. And when the offensive line is knocked back, there is no room for the ball carrier. Stratford lowered his shoulder, tried to make some yardage, but there was no daylight.
Stratford was skipping around looking for that hole before he got to the line. He said, nothing. I'm just going to get in there and hold on to the ball. It is 3rd down, 9.5 to go for BC on their 1-yard line. 3rd and 10. Flutie will throw out of the end zone. He shoots it. It's complete and out of bounds on the 17. Brian Brennan caught that ball. Pat Ballage was there, but it should be a 1st down. Boston College and a big 1st